Hello, everybody. Hey.
Yo, what's good?
How's it going, gamers? You ready for something I'm really excited about, actually?
Yeah.
Both from I'm just hyped to be doing in-person, that's why we're gonna cheat, but I think this is a really fun production. I think today is going to be a really good time.
Time for a very special episode of That's Right, We're Gonna Cheat.
Yeah, extremely. Matt, can you say something real quick?
Yeah, I can say words.
Perfect.
I can do it.
I just wanted to give you one extra decibel. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get music off and go ahead and get swapped over to... That's right, we're gonna cheat, baby. Hey, everybody. I'm Ty Tuesday, and with me today is Mini Matt.
Yo, what's
as always.
Good?
How's it going? How's it going, everybody? We've got some real exciting stuff here. As a heads up, we have overhead camera here, which we should mostly be out of the way. You know, if there's problems, let us know. But we're here to do some board games, because Matt, you've mentioned in the past stuff like this has been a big hit at mystery game tournaments.
Yeah, there used to be a tournament series called UFGTX, and the 10th one was the last one, and they knew it was going to be the last one. It was billed as the last one. And for the final mystery game tournament of UFGTX ever, grand finals was Don't Break the Ice. The first time, I think, ever there was a board game in a mystery game tournament. And it is a legendary grand finals. It's so hype.
Yeah. And I figured because of that, we should do them. Yeah, by the way, we're reversed in this camera. This camera will be forwards. We have some stuff later on that you're going to want to be able to, like hold cards up to the camera so you can read them and stuff. So I am Obman right now. But it is himbo generally speaking. But this should be more watchable. So, first game here. I guess first things first, let's introduce the series again, just in case. Yeah. Hi, I'm Ty Tuesday. With me is Mini Matt, and we're here to figure out how to be the best at every random game. We just want to be able to go into a mystery game tournament, be handed anything, and confidently be able to beat our opponent and coming up with strategies and ideas and trying all sorts of stuff.
There's a lot of games out there, so
There's a lot of games out there, yeah.
learning how to get good at a game fast is a skill set in and of itself.
I just realized my hammer is green, so it just
The void.
it's a void over it. Yeah, you can see it on this camera. Yeah. So I guess should we start with game one here, which is Don't Break the Ice. This is a modern one. This is the Mammoth edition. It was the only one available. So the big thing is this has two play modes. This has classic Don't Break the Ice, which is just, pick one, tap it, but you can't hit any others once you pick them. Or the one that is less solvable, which is, here, I'll lift this up a little bit. So we got a cube with every color. So we'll roll one, and whatever it lands on, you then have to go for that cube. How would you like to start? Would you like to start traditional or...
I think there's going to be much less meat to the cube version, so maybe we should start with
cube? Start with rolling a cube? Okay.
I think showing off what the cube does to the game first.
Yeah, and I guess for going first, might as well use these. They're cool. Let me grab these out. All right. So we have, from the Guilty Gear game we'll be playing later on, a Heaven or Hell coin. So that's Hell. That's the Heaven side. God, this is really hard to line. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we have a cool coin. Do you want Heaven or Hell?
Let's go to Hell.
All right. And Heaven, I'll go second, I think.
Okay.
I think going second's the play.
Is there a way to roll this die where the die roll will... Yeah, it'll be, visible over here.
Yeah, worst comes worst. They can trust us. Green.
Green. Gotta hit a green one.
So the first thing I noticed when I was assembling the board, these things are in there pretty damn good off the get-go.
They're tight.
They're tight in there. Yeah, I at first I was like, man, you would definitely need an adult to help you set this up because it requires some force.
Let's just go for the one closest to me.
All right.
Early on, you really just kind of have to go hand. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, it's through.
It's out. You're through.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
as far as I remember, the lose condition is dropping the mammoth.
The mammoth. If the mammoth goes down, you lose. You're never allowed to hit the one with the mammoth on it. They mention that because this is a game for children, but obviously that would make you lose instantly, so you wouldn't really want to do it. Okay, blue. Great news, everyone. Your turn.
Yellow.
Yellow, okay. The P block. What do we got? Yo, thank you for the resub, Durian. Oh, quick, okay. Little taps to finish it off. So I think taking the corner piece out is shockingly relevant because due to how tightly everything is pulled in, I think those corner pieces being out loosens the board pretty dramatically.
Trying to destabilize things a little bit.
Yeah, and roll the white here.
White.
Classic blank die. And following up on that, let's destabilize the board. I'm going to focus and hit it really hard one time.
All right.
Perfect. Oh, another yellow.
Yellow again.
Yes. Okay.
I think a lot of small, fast taps seem pretty clean to me.
The only concern is you're dragging a block with you when you do it, so late game that might be a little bit more tenuous. Ah! Pink. It's on the floor. Fuchsia, I suppose. Fuchsia. Okay, yeah, the other side is the dark purple. Ugh.
All of them are near the center.
This sucks.
You're in danger mode.
Okay, the question here is I know the big thing, right, is you need to maintain continuity. That's a big part of it, is making sure you have a line that goes from one side to the other, because that is enough to hold it in. So I guess the question is, how do I make it the riskiest from here on out? And I think it's this one.
Okay, we're gaming.
Easy as. Dark purple. Ooh, 2 corners too. So you could take a corner, or you could play really risky, go for this edge, and then we're just playing on this line.
Yeah, I think this is the play.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So I mean that basically means this is the only part that matters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yellow. Okay. Underneath. Oh wow, yellow, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? I already touched it. I have to commit. All right.
Oh, you son of a...
Good luck. You're so good, chat.
Oh my god, yes.
No, baby blue.
One of the only colors that won't kill me on the spot.
Green. Manifesting green.
Pink and he dies.
Manifesting green. Oh. I'm not touching it. I will let you verify.
Damn, he's good.
I was like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to be accused. Okay. Oh, I realized something. We might need to
clear these out a bit.
Yeah. I was like, what if it's just sitting on top of those and it doesn't fall at the end? Okay. Woo.
Oh, I've lost the game.
Oh, no, not necessarily. I mean, it's unlikely you make it, but you could. Is he cracked? Oh, I see the sides falling out too.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
So I either need to roll dark purple, white, or one of the colors not on the board so that I get free pick. I can't believe this. This sucks, man. Okay.
Take the shot. Sniper, line it up.
I appear to have broken the ice. I have terrible news, everyone. I appear to have broken the ice. It would seem I'm the loser here. Wow. Absolutely bodied. Tina, thank you for the raid. I'm losing Don't Break the Ice currently. Wow. All right, well.
I can't believe it was stable. I think the fast taps keep it as stable as possible.
I think for late game, if you have it loose, yeah, that's definitely the play. Just like tap it out slowly. Okay.
I think maybe there's a world where a big tap exactly correctly mid-game sets your opponent up to explode.
Yeah, and I think part of it is too, the reason you might not be able to do the colored block mode in particular is how they're set up is so relevant, and you would need like an unbiased judge who doesn't understand the core conceit of the game to like get it set up correctly.
Because it really, I hate to say this on a game that's literally a dice roll, but it was very dice rolling near the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Tina. We're playing some physical games today on That's Right, We're Gonna Cheat.
This is where it gets hard to set up when you get down to the last few.
Yeah, you kind of gotta like pull one back, push the other one in. All right, sick, perfect.
All right, don't need this anymore.
We're not dicing this round?
I think, well, we could if you want to do the 2 out of 3 on dice.
Okay, I'll 2 out of 3 on dice. I'll 2 out of 3 on dice. Yeah, I'll 2 out of 3 on dice. All right. Yeah. By the way, for everyone from the Tina raid, first of all, thank you so much, Tina. I hope you had a good one. If it was a Final Fantasy day, hope everything was kind to you. I was gonna say Air Force, but they're not relevant to the run anymore. This is That's Right, We're Gonna Cheat. It's a game or a show that Matt and I have been doing for a few weeks, where we play mystery games, the kind of stuff that we show up in a mystery tournament, and try to figure out how to win at them to the best of our ability. Right now, this is definitely a tough one. Yeah. I gotta say. This is gonna be a tough one to like write out how we want to do it. All right, I will go first this time.
Okay.
I think I'll take point. Okay, yellow. So I think the initial points, the real question is, how many axes do you want to hit with the first one? Because if you pull something on the rail, you're only like damaging one line and then that outside, which isn't really relevant. Whereas if I go for like this, that destabilizes this whole cross and like makes that more loose. So I think I'm gonna try and that first one means it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue. Sure. It's still in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're like in there good at first. They really want to make sure these kids have a good time tapping. Oh, the loathsome fuchsia. The loathsome fuchsia. Hate this color. Yeah, you know what? I think we just
Some very safe, conservative, I don't want to break the ice play.
Yeah, just, you know what? I did pay like $12 to block.
Just in case this didn't show up,
Oh,
I got
okay.
fuchsia again. Everyone's favorite.
Ooh, okay, pulls out
Pulls out a green a little bit.
a little bit. You want to sweep?
Oh, it's fine.
Thank you, chef. Make sure to play correctly. Let me get it re-centered here. Okay. Oh, so yeah, I need like a rolling thing. Okay, yellow. Oh, I mean, we could just keep playing. This very calm, quiet game of don't break the ice.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of don't break the ice is giving your opponent an opportunity to give themselves a problem. Oh, my own arm is blocking it.
Yeah, like I said, it's a little tricky to hold stuff up.
Let's
Let's
get some stuff out of the way here.
just getting rid of part of the board.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that still does leave us as much time as possible here. Okay, yellow. So that is going to be a little bit of a trickier decision. I'm going to try and destabilize this back line because it's already kind of weak. Yeah.
That's on the axis that's holding it in. So
Yeah.
all right, there is now a load-bearing corner.
Mm-hmm.
Blue. Let's
Really make it a load-bearing corner?
let's make some more problems.
So for anyone unfamiliar with Don't Break the Ice, the idea is this little platform that the cubes are on is like squeezing them in. It's like pulling them all in tightly. So right now, the only ones being held in is like these are being squeezed from both sides. This is being squeezed from both sides. That's it. These blocks are funny. All of these are just kind of a buffet of how lucky do you feel?
Yeah.
Okay, that is blue, huh?
Ooh, you have one valid choice.
I love gaming, man. I love gaming. Okay, it doesn't look good, Matt.
God, how is he so good?
I'm the best. Don't ever forget it.
If I roll light blue, I die on the spot.
Yeah.
There's a purple one right under it. There we go.
Here, look.
Yeah. I don't want no cheaty squares
Yeah.
keeping me alive.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, that wasn't the purple I was going for.
Yeah, it's the one you touch. Please don't knock all of them out.
I will. Good game. Shake my hand. See you at Evo.
See you at Evo. See you at Evo. God damn it. Oh. All right, I'll roll the dice for funsies. Yellow. Great, I can choose anyone I want. Fuck. Chad, I lost it 2 out of 3. I'm fucked.
Grand Finals champion. I did it.
Thanks for the resub. Oh man, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get to the non dice version because I think that's where I think we understood the core concepts in like the diced version.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot more.
There's more strategy involved when you can choose the damage you cause.
Yeah. Yo, Greaves, thank you so much. And thank you everybody for being here for live action stream. I'd love to start doing these a little more frequently. Now that we have this set up all together. As long as stuff seems good, sounds good, etc. If not, let me know, chat. First time doing a two-person event like this. Woo. I got it. Yeah. All right.
All right, now we don't need this anymore.
Now we don't need that die.
The die banished to the desk.
All right. And let's grab the coin here. All right, Sid. Cam covering some of the board. Yeah, the tricky part is I have a little bit of green screen, but trying to get it to not show up
I didn't miss the eyes.
on the top-down cam is a little tricky. Is that a little better? I can scoot the board down, and then it's out of the way. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll figure out a better, like, shroud solution long term.
God, watching the alert box Mike Wazowski you every time someone like resubs or whatever is so funny.
Yeah. All right. You want heaven or hell?
Hell's gonna work this time. I'm gonna win a coin flip eventually.
Hell.
Nice. I'll go first.
All right, he's taking first, chat.
Because this one looks very easy to knock out without consequences.
Okay, just going for the back. Clean.
Oh. I was just trying to move thing, but I moved thing
No
bad.
worries. There's a bunch of lines on screen I can use to make sure everything is nice and square. So the big thing, yeah, Matt won a coin flip. Can you believe it?
Yes.
Yes. I feel like if I play the down back plan, I'm just like losing constantly. I guess the idea is 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think I have a plan. I think I have an idea.
Right.
Yo, Forrest Column, thank you so much.
How many problems do I want to cause? I think this is a very problem causer cube to hit.
I would agree. Deep. And I'm gonna go ahead and go for the deep purple in the back here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The question is evaluating what is offense and what is defense in this Don't Break the Ice. And I think I know what I think it is. Swing and a miss, Mike Piazza. Okay. Can we sweep on this side? There's a yellow one.
Yellow one right under the really easy cube you're about to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Me too.
Okay, and now for the fun part, huh?
Yeah, now we're gaming.
Oh man, I think I have to do like the wildest shit in the universe here. Look at that. No. Nice.
Good game.
Good game. Good game. Good game. Very good. Okay. So I think I have let's rebuild the board and then let's talk about strategy because I think I have an idea about evaluating, because I think the first thing you have to do is there are so many cubes, right? There's so many decision points up front. Thank you for gifting a sub to GG. Shake my hand. Yeah, I expect a lot of those today.
Yeah, it's one of those games where like.
Oh, sorry, I just got a message from Sky.
I forget what this type of game is called, but it's like where you have a line of objects and you can choose to pick one or pick two with the goal of
forcing the person at Nim's game, I think is what it is. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, and the way I was evaluating it is by looking at like how many axes are holding up the board, and just looking at safe subtractions that you don't have to worry about, that you can just do for free. And exactly, trying to leave your opponent with the last bad choice. So, like, I think the thing, how are you looking at this initial state?
The initial state, the way I look at it is none of this shit matters even a little.
I look at this as this board has 8 life points right now, more or less. It's got this line, this line, this line, and this line, and on both sides of it. All of these corner blocks are like useful for stability, but I think like in the end game, they're just totally irrelevant.
Yeah. And like just due to the nature of the game, no matter which middle line you start with, the other player will always have the other one. So at this, there's no cube you can pick here that is particularly meaningful outside of a binary. Do you want to start removing one of these crosses, or do you want to just hit a corner piece?
So I think the corner pieces are like the defensive play, right? So in which case, if you were playing like super clean, so if I remove one of these, then that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holding up the board, and you need 2. So that's 7 that leaves you with 2. And the idea is, to force it so the other player has to knock the number down to 1, right? So in that case, it would be... Because if I take one, you take the other.
I think the problem is it's hard to quantify because you hit this cube, right?
Mm-hmm.
If this cube is left, they can play on the same axis you just played on.
True.
So until you get to later game,
where
you
the
don't
cubes are
really
fully knocked
know
out
yet. That's why I kind of said none of this matters at all yet.
Yeah, like the evaluation definitely becomes like way easier. It's probably
I think like the big skill here is knowing exactly when anything matters.
I'm about to say the most head-ass thing in the planet, and I'm sorry to all of my fans. I think it's very, very relevant to think of this almost like a chess match where the earlier moves are... It's like too much to evaluate the board right from the beginning.
Exactly.
And it's better to just like break it down until one of the more inevitable endgame situations.
That's why I've kind of just been doing shit.
Yeah.
I think like there's probably an event horizon where you can find a line.
Okay.
And then if you see it, you can force the game mostly from there. I think if you were like, ranked competitive, don't break the ice.
Yeah.
The big determining factor between who is good and who is not is being able to see the moment that line exists on the board.
All right. Do you want to play one out with you starting, because I won last one, and just call out when you think you are at like a point where you can form a strategy?
Okay.
Because I think that'll be interesting to see where that shows up. Can you hit more than one square on accident? So you can really you're only allowed to touch the one that you tapped, but you can swing for the fences and take out a couple. Yeah. I've done it on purpose once or twice, so.
Given my initial strategy of none of this shit matters even a little, I'm just going to hit a corner.
Yeah, I will also.
I'm just getting this portion of the event out of the way. Because I think there is some... In terms of evaluating the board, there isn't a whole lot. But the longer you spend, like, dirtling around doing nothing, the more time you have to evaluate at how each hit is affecting the stability of the board.
Yeah.
Because, like, the game does change a little bit. Like, right now, this is the more stable of the axes.
Yeah.
So a question could be made, would I want to hit one here and force the game? You know what? I'm going to try it. We're trying something.
Okay.
I'm going to fuck with the more stable axis to maybe force the game into a state where it's harder to evaluate what's safe and what isn't.
And I'm going to cross axis. So there's an open hole here. I'm going to put the stronger side towards it and try and break out this. Because this is going to take out a lot with it. Oh, or not. Or it's going to leave a bunch of little hangers. Great.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so now... Okay, so I think this is a point where it's like useful to evaluate. I think the biggest problem we have right now is these two are kind of a big question of whoever takes this is like one hit guaranteed. These are also a pretty clean hit.
Yeah.
These are a pretty clean hit. But we only really have one valid hit here and one valid hit here till the end of the game. Like guaranteed, right? Because then it's one across. So I think this means we currently have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actions until the end of the game is guaranteed. And that means I'm going first. So that'd be 1 out. Then you take 1 out. Then I take 1 out. You take 1 out. I take 1 out. And then you take 1 out.
Assuming we do not end up in a place where we can do another... I still think there are possibilities that a cube can exist that can change the count.
Oh,
I don't think
it's still not solvable. Yeah, it's still not solvable.
But we're getting there.
I think it's to the point where you would want to be thinking about if you need to defeat the current flow. Because like
we have a vague timeline at the moment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think I'm good, and I'll just take those out. And now we hit the fun part. How do you cheat at Don't Break the Ice? So here's the thing. A lot of it isn't about like cheating. It's about being really cheap, being unfair. If you have a game plan and your opponent truly doesn't, a lot of times that can be all it takes. But the answer might be there isn't really. And that's what we're here to find out, right? Sometimes the science is going to say, it doesn't matter how good you are at 1v1 Pop-o-matic trouble.
I think this is the exact moment where I maybe see a line.
Okay.
I think if I hit these purples, I might win the game.
Okay, because I have me, you, me, you, me. Okay.
Nice. That's... a play I was hoping you didn't make.
Yeah, sorry, I read the board. So yeah, this is kind of how I see it now. So we have one legal hit on both sides, right? Unless you find... Oh, it took out the other side. No, I didn't think it would make that side fall too. Okay, well, that is definitely the part that makes this...
Yeah, because this is actually stabilizing this.
It was enough. Yeah, I didn't think it would fall out with it, but it totally did. All
right, execution
now
check.
It's execution check. GG's. Good. T.O. 1-1. 1-1. Yeah, we have one more set. 1-1. Good stuff, T.O. Thank you. Yeah, let me go ahead and sick. Dang, didn't even break the ice. I stink at this. There we go. Okay. So yeah, you can like figure out what lines are, but if you're like sort of doomed, you can try and like play the pressure across it.
For what it's worth, the line I saw when I saw the purple was hoping you hit the white one, which was easy, and then that led to the math of you dying. And so when that didn't happen, I had to go for the Hail Mary.
Yeah,
but the
punch through. Yep.
Interestingly enough, I didn't predict it, but taking those out did give me that line.
Yeah.
So it turns out it was an unblockable setup the whole time. So I did it.
For what it's worth, you had to pass 2 execution checks.
Yeah.
Because you had to hit the one side in such a way that it made the other side fall off without dunking the whole thing. And then the finale, of course, is just, that's the TOD you have to land with, just tapping it out very gently.
But I do feel good about the called shot of, if I hit these purple, the game is over.
and for what it's worth, it was really funny because according to my math, which did not include you hitting 2 off at the same time, it was also over, but I had won.
Yeah.
Which I think that's the ideal for a game, right? Is one where both players are pretty sure they're going to win until the very last second.
I've got to admit, I thought this was going to be like a fun goof time. There's a little bit of meat to this.
I'm thinking about Don't Break the Ice a lot. Yeah, I'm thinking about Don't Break the Ice a lot more than I think I'd be. Yeah.
There's like a buried lead about UFGTX.
Yeah.
The TO of UFGTX was one Keats.
Oh.
Legendary fighting
Keats.
game designer who is notable
Yeah.
for being the most in the weeds, on the ground designer ever, who looks at interactions. Yeah, he was responsible largely for balancing Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct, I was going to say, a big part of the netcode as well, right?
Yeah, and he put out an article once about balance philosophy, about when people were really upset about Jago, who was basically good at everything. They wanted his Dragon Punch nerfed, they wanted his projectile nerfed. Keats nerfed his heal, under the assumption that it's fine for a character to have a strong fireball and projectile, but when they also can heal, they are past the point of their archetype being too good, and killing the heal preserves his archetype while reducing his power to an acceptable level. I bring that up because that's the way this man thinks, and I'm pretty sure he was partially responsible of the choice of Don't Break the Ice for Grand Finals.
Oh, wow.
And if that is the case, I can understand why it happened now.
Yeah.
Because he seems like the type of guy who would play this game a couple times and see these things, be like, no, wait, there's a competitive line in this game.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, by the way, since we're about like 40 minutes in, hey, if you aren't already following, please do. I would super appreciate it. Also, if you aren't already following Minimat over at twitch.tv/Minimat, please do. Getting on that Partner Plus push eventually, you know how it is. So, drop a follow over there. I would super appreciate it. Drop a follow here. I would love it. Thank you for the shout out. I lost last game, so I will go first in this, the most shockingly tense Don't Break the Ice of all time. Because you went cube lead. But again, I think the opening is just like, it's so fluid that both of us can steer it to whatever end state.
Yeah. I truly feel the opening doesn't matter too much. Which is why I'm going to try something different this time. Dang, I was hoping I would take more out with that.
If you want to take more out, you gotta give it.
Well,
I was gonna give it the beans, and then I just accidentally on my lineup pushed it through.
I'll just follow through with that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill an Axis and half the board.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What happens if you just accelerate the game state?
Yeah.
Truly belligerently.
Because, if we talk through this real quick. So this line is currently being held by this, and then across that way. And those are the only two axes it's being held. So this green, and you can feel it when you touch it too, which I think is part of why once you touch one, you're like dedicated to it. You can feel this thing is holding up a lot. Oh, yeah. Okay, and now...
This is interesting. This is a unexpected... Occasionally an unexpected result happens, and I think that's key to the competitive integrity of the game.
Can you scoop the side?
Oh, yeah.
Largely because I need to do something really cool here. New letter just dropped. H mentioned!
Finally! God!
H! Shout outs to H. That it's not fully up.
Welcome to the real world.
Jackie Chan, guide me. Guide me, Jackie Chan. Goku, guide my hand.
He's so good.
Yeah! Let's go! All right! Let's go! All right! Woo! Woo!
He takes the second 2-1.
Man.
1-1 in overall sets, though. Very
1-1 in overall
even,
sets.
Don't break the ice record.
Yeah.
Retiring on
Somehow
neutral.
player one won, I think, every time. I think who went, or did I go first on the first game, or did I take second? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, by the way, what I was gonna say before I forgot because I got busy plugging other people. Hey, feel free to blue sky this out or whatever. This kind of stuff only spreads by word of mouth, and obviously, the better it does, the more I can justify getting people over here and setting all this stuff up and all that. All right, want to do one more talking through it every step of the way, and then pull out our actual physical media to write some notes.
I would like to counteroffer with 2 more. One doing that, but one after that, a bonus round, because I just remembered a way me and my brother would play this game as kids sometimes. It's not meta. It's not allowed. It's some illegal setup.
Okay.
But let's do one more normal ranked competitive ELO game. Don't break the ice.
Is there for fun and for glory? Don't break the ice. I never knew. Oh man. Yeah, nothing is more masculine than just being really good at don't break the ice. Ladies, I like cooking, studying foreign languages, playing instruments. Don't break the ice. Going to the gym. Don't break the ice. New archetype. Guy who mentions don't break the ice 6 times on his Hinge profile.
Yeah, I haven't broken the ice in 2 years. Bit of a gamer.
Don't break the ice November was rough this year.
No break November, man. Oh, these last 2 pieces suck. But not that bad.
Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the competitive scene. Okay, so one final perfectly played game. I guess, you know what? I won the last set. I'll let you choose. You want first or second?
You know what? I'll go first.
Okay, taking point.
I'm gonna start with the more conservative play of hitting squares that truly don't matter even a little.
Yeah. I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to try and hit all 3 of these or all 4 of these yellow blocks at the same time. I might have messed up. Well, very strange.
I'll take that freebie.
Dovetail Echo, I think it is like, you're not supposed to do that. It is pretty clearly like strike, but it happens on accident sometimes. Yeah. The block's just like looser than you expect, and you're a grown-ass man with hands that are heavier than the hammer by like a lot. Yeah,
hands are about half the size of the entire mallet.
Yeah, the mallet is hollow on the inside, in case that wasn't obvious. It's like so light. I would love to play a full-size Don't Break the Ice. Mr. Beast.
God, that would be...
Give me $1 million to break some ice. Okay. Is that the one next to it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can still take that one. That's still valid.
What if I don't want to?
You can leave it. You can leave a hanging Chad.
What if I want to just take this out by doing something else?
Yeah, that's legal. Okay.
What if I want to just leave a bit of ambiguity on the board? Because I think, like, Don't Break the Ice Rank competitive Don't Break the Ice is a game about evaluating the board correctly.
Creating a
leaving stuff
situation.
that leaving something that you are not prepared to evaluate, even if it's not good, holistically destabilizes the game plan.
I agree. Yeah, it's a little bit about creating a situation, being better in scrambles than your opponent. Which, if you come in with a core knowledge of like just how to evaluate the board as far as like what is holding it up, it's the things across the line. How can you manipulate the board? Do you need to spend one of those? Is it better to not spend one of those? Can you leave something just super free later? Which, speaking of which, I might take that out just passively. No. Okay, we're now on a 2-axis game, and it's pretty soft is the other thing.
There's a lot of ways to like move one or two pieces without firmly affecting.
Okay, my swings are too fat. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Teddy brings up a good point here. If you take out more than one block, you're plus on blocks.
That's true.
No, I've already decided. Except I left the perfect line for you as long as you execute. One second, there's a block.
Oh, I think I'm dead. That's crazy.
That was unbelievable.
Oh, I couldn't see it from this angle, that this was holding it in.
Oh, no, that was the block I just knocked out.
No, I'm saying like this pink one is slightly off axis.
Oh, it was being held in by that is what you're saying. You're right.
If I would have hit the blue one, that would have been game.
When we did a hit earlier, it like scooted these blocks off center. That's so crazy. So dramatic finish.
Technically, I could have won from there, but I was in controller port 2.
Yeah.
And you had port priority.
Let's go! Woo!
That's so funny.
All right, one more for Author Blues. Sweet's got a big raid. Do you mind setting up while I talk everyone through? Hey, everybody from the raid. Hi, I'm Ty Tuesday. With me is Mini Matt. Every Wednesday, we do a series called That's Right, We're Gonna Cheat, wherein we play generally like old fighting games. We played, or we're planning on playing in the future, Martial Masters. We played Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension, Martial Champions, Asura Buster, which was tight as hell, all these kind of games, and figuring out strategies, how to win in a mystery tournament. If you and an opponent are both handed a controller and told, play this game you've never seen before, what is the knowledge I can give to you that you can win instantly? And like I said, it's mostly been video games, but today we have a very special episode where we were doing in-person Don't Break the Ice, which is a really good time. We also have, for after this, one that I don't think will have much strategy because it feels truly just fully random, which is Pop-o-matic Trouble. I am going to try and influence the popper.
I'm just going to pop better than you is the thing.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to be rude, but...
And then to finish off the day, if we have time, which is mostly just if the camera stays charged and if battery and everything holds up, we have the Guilty Gear card game as well. And I have the Kyle Kiesk and Soul Bad Guy decks. Along with, if you want to try to find the rules and read them so you can correct us when we play it wrong, here's the QR code.
Yeah, I scanned it a few times and
went
through the website. I could not get it to load. I couldn't get the instructions to load.
Then again, though, I think this is part of the Exceed game system, which I know a lot of folks in chat were already just like, yo, Exceed. So I'm sure we'll have folks we can ask for help. No worries there. All right, but yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Author Blues. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. I hope you were like enjoying some Mario or something. I
know that guy.
Alt's been on a big Mario kick as of late, which is pretty based. So shall we get to it? I am currently won the last set and won the last match. So you get choice. Do you want
go first?
I take point. Okay, I'm going on first. So we've determined the opening gambit is pretty weak overall. Like, it doesn't really matter too much until the board state gets a little more tenuous. It's just, oh, I really like what you did here.
Yeah, I've marked
nice.
the zones that don't matter at all.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, using the game pieces. Okay, so yeah, as Matt's demonstrated here, these 4 corner pieces on the outside are kind of just chaff. They're not holding, even if everything but a diagonal was broken, this mammoth is going down, right? Like there's no shot that dude stays up. So these are really kind of the killing time. I would say this is blocking. This is defense, is hitting one of these. And going for these center lines is the equivalent of offense. So I'm going to do big offense. Swing for this purple one hard. It was a little too clean. Okay. Is that out?
It's not out.
Okay. Is it out now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am playing a new strategy of you hit harder than me. So I'm going to make the board very unstable at the beginning, hoping that maybe you just I'm going to drag you down into my game.
Oh, that's fine. I can be gentle. I've got gentle hands. I'm a kind lover. I'm ready. I'm ready to seduce this mammoth with my exceptional gameplay. I'm like thinking so hard if it's the time to just truly make it a delicate game.
I have a belief. Let me walk you through my belief.
Okay, let's talk. Yeah, let's talk. Let's have a moment.
I think if I kill this corner,
yeah,
it
because
potentially kills this line, which kills this. I think maybe killing this corner, if I am lucky and the world is beautiful,
puts the board into suffering.
Will knock out every cube but these 4.
Because you're thinking, okay, so yeah, so
it'll kill this line, which breaks the tension on this line, which breaks the tension on this line, which breaks the tension on this line.
So for anybody who's new in here and doesn't know how Don't Break the Ice functions, so underneath this board, it's like kind of a little pinchy thing that pinches all the cubes together. So right now, the only thing holding up the mammoth in the middle is the force from these 2 outside. And since it's offset, I think you might be right. Because if it was straight on, I think that would be enough. But with the offset, I think we might be in trouble.
This is going to take me a while.
It's in there so good.
Oh! Uh-oh. It didn't happen.
But how do I approach the rest of this
your
now?
Move, Mallet Man.
Okay. Okay. Yeah! How's it going, Tap Boy? How's it going? Oh, I'm gonna tap it up Ty Tuesday to the gentle hands like a gentle but firm lover. That's right. Still the best. All right. So, shall we do a little write-up of Don't Break the Ice? So we both have our markers here. Yeah, let's. What are we thinking? I think first thing is, the cross in the middle is the only real relevant thing. So, the middle cross is everything.
Yes.
And I think the next, and also now everyone gets to appreciate my terrible handwriting. Oh, I just realized the camera shroud got a little out of it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you saw a little stuff. So yeah, the middle cross is everything. I think a big part of it is, I mean, for what it's worth, I'm writing in an offhand with a note. So the middle cross is everything. Small taps for careful plays are really good. let me do engineer writing. Okay. And then safe taps keep the block stable, which I think is really important. And then I think the big thing is be aware when there are like 4 or less lines holding up the thing. Okay, you're actually drawing like a little diagram of what's kind of the stall zone.
Yeah, like the you have the dog in the center.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, the difficulty of your arms. You can also use that camera if you'd like.
It doesn't. It truly doesn't matter. So the dog is in the middle, and the corners that have been marked are totally irrelevant zones, but you do want to get them off the board because, like what happened last time, if you leave them up, there's a world where weird things happen, and you want to force the game state to be nim. You want to make it that game as soon as possible in a way where you are ahead of your opponent. And the best way to do that is to dirtle around with the corners. They don't matter unless you let them.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, is reduce the game to nim, where n equals number of lines holding up. Lines holding mammoth. Yeah, and you want to force your opponent to take the last one.
And I've further refined the diagram with something very important. You see I've added sort of 2 dotted lines going down through the center. It's important to remember this point of tension, is that one line opposite the other will hold up the whole thing later.
Yeah.
So you can be put in a position where it looks really bad, but it's, if you like have a big like tomahawk shape, it is probably more stable to create the diagonal than to do otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I think, so the question came up, is it better to make it like confusing up front? And so remember what the situation we're writing for, right, is the assumption of you're at Combo Breaker 2025, you're in the mystery game tournament, it's winners finals, you and your opponent are seated down, as Matt and I are, and told, play, don't break the ice, win, don't break the ice. If your opponent is just like a ball of nerves and they're just thinking just slamming stuff, and you're coming in thinking, okay, I'm going to reduce this to the game of nim, and then I'm going to use optimized, normal nim strategy just to make sure I take it. I would say that raises your chance of winning from like a 50-50 up to like a 90-10.
And like, I think it might be important to discuss, and this didn't come up because both of us were going into this thinking about this. Mm-hmm. Let's say you're playing against someone who isn't. You're playing against a masher. Mm-hmm. Dirtling around in the corners is even better because you're giving them more time to fuck up and knock it down prematurely.
Yeah.
So I do think like spinning your wheels in the corners both sets up the optimal game state against someone who is
just kind of
playing Don't Break the Ice correctly.
Yeah.
But also beats mashing.
Yeah, because I think that that situation you had set up at the end is really beneficial if you're willing to be careful. The only reason it went bad for you is because I was also acutely aware and being careful, right? Like we had the mirror strategy. But if your opponent doesn't catch on to that, like, or if you're like masking a little bit how you're being gentle and being like, like hitting it like a little medium, you could probably sneak that under the table.
I was exploring new strategies near the end.
Yeah.
I can't help myself. Like, we optimized Don't Break the Ice, and then I was like, but what if there's something else?
Speaking of something else, you mentioned before we move on to trouble, I'll let you get the setup.
So me and my brother would play Don't Break the Ice wrong by specifically putting the mammoth in the corner.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, is the mammoth in a bad spot. Yeah.
Yeah, and the corner creates a very interesting long game of you're working your way to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead zone to kill time in. Oh yeah, and I guess here, while we're...
This is like
once you get that locked in, we should probably hold the bottom side of the board up just so people can see the underside.
Oh yeah.
Once there's a few locked in. All right. Sick. So, this is the underside. As you can see, there's like little like flanges that kind of grab at the blocks and you just kind of force them all in.
Yeah, an intuitive understanding of tension, which I think we both kind of have.
Yeah, of like how it compresses together and how it holds that. Yeah.
I think it's interesting because I think we both, the way we played demonstrated an understanding of it, but in two like very similar but distinct ways. I think you were a lot more engineer brained.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like really seeing the vibes of the tension more than straight analyzing them. And
yeah, I was trying
it
to
didn't
think
make too much of a difference, I don't
No,
think. And just
no.
some method of analyzing how the tension is holding up the board state.
As long as you understand that there is a continuity across the board, and it's just if this block and this block fall out, these fall out unless they're being squeezed by something else. Yeah, it's really just you need a little bit of a. Do you want to do this with dice? Go full sicko mode?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, great. Yep, I got the dice. All right, I've taken the last two. Would you like to?
You know, yeah, I'll go first.
Yerple. Nice, good first hit. Good first hit. Okay, green. Yeah, I'll try and take one of these weird little inside blocks.
Blue, huh?
See, now we're getting kind of an interesting state that can't happen normally, which is we have like multiple blocks kind of half falling in. And I think that's what leads to it being like a really confusing game. Ooh, dark purple is a dangerous color.
Yeah, it's on like the important
all of the axes. Yeah. I'm gonna take the outside one.
And there's like so much more board that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just clear out a bunch of it.
Yeah, because now we're kind of getting to what the game is fundamentally, which, you know what? I think this is an interesting thought experiment to kind of show, like, it's just the axis that the mammoth is on. That's the only thing that really is the big stuff. Ooh.
Oh, he's gaming. Ink, huh?
Because, yeah, now all we have is between that and the board, and that's it. Okay, blue. Brave man's road.
Pink, huh? Just wanted to make it as bad for you as possible. Make sure the whole line goes down.
Yeah, I think that's a shake my hand. I don't think there's a way out of that one, huh? Purple. There aren't any, so I get to choose whatever I want. Yellow. Great. GG's. All right. So, yeah, I think we have hit a good evaluation of Don't Break the Ice. I think we have like a good idea what's going on. Yeah.
Perhaps the most serious evaluation of Don't Break the Ice ever live streamed.
Yeah, I'm glad to say it. Yeah, folks were mentioning, public access TV. That's kind of what we're doing. Yeah, that's what streaming is to some extent. Yeah. All right. Well, you want to throw this together real quick so we can put it away, and I will go ahead and get this guy open, and we'll get moving to game 2. And again, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much for watching. These streams are a big old production. If you aren't already following, please do. I would super appreciate it. And if you aren't following Mini-Matt, please do as well. What are these pieces? The pieces for Trouble are like little thimbles or something? Do I not remember how Trouble works?
I wish I could say any words to help, but
Yeah.
I don't. I know I don't remember how Trouble works, except that it has a patent on the Pop-o-matic circle.
Yeah. And you can make your friends angry, and then they go, Trouble, and then everyone's mad at me. I don't know. I guess this was when I'll have to actually pull out the rule book. I remember it being about the simplest game possible and entirely being sold off of the funny bubble. All right.
Yeah.
Let's read. Okay. Object of the game. Get all 4 of your Trouble pegs into the finish zone first. The first time you play, fit the 4 rubber feet into the holes in the base of the game board. Okay. I'll do that. Give me, yes, 1 second. Un momento. I have to take all the pieces out. Okay.
Set up.
Yeah, apologies. I did not know I needed to install the feet on this, but and it's got feet. Pop-o-matic and it's got feet. Oh shit!
Sign me up.
Let's go. This is also what holds in the. I was wondering. I was like, the bottom of this board just falls out sometimes. Oh, it's because I got to put the feet on. All right. Thank you, sir. You can just set that off to the side. On
Yeah.
the floor or whatever.
Often sitting. I think maybe I'm gonna
Take a quick break.
use the restroom to stretch my legs. I'm gonna turn the.
Hold that until it turns off. Yep, you should be good.
Great. Yell at me if you're. I'm still on along the way, please.
You might be. Keep talking.
Okay, I'm talking. Is it still on somehow?
It might just be I can hear you from the other room. Here, I'll just grab it to be safe. Oh. Yeah.
With the nightmare series.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't think it was picking up your microphone, but chat doesn't need to hear you pissing. Okay, great. You hear him across the room. Beautiful. Yeah, I thought we did it right. I didn't want to stream, one of my friends pissing. That's usually frowned upon. So how's everyone doing? How's your Wednesday treating you? New episode of the podcast went up this morning, in case you're listening to the Great and Terrible AHS. Real fun series. Tomorrow, pretty excited, going to be streaming with Skybills. She's getting a little bit of early access to the next set of Magic the Gathering for Arena. Doing a little bit of draft there. Should be a really good time. I've been drafting a ton. Doing good, recovering from first trip to the gym. Godspeed, gamer. What are y'all's drinking? This is just a lemon lime seltzer. Nothing too fancy. All right, on your turn, each player selects 4 plagues of one color and places them in their home space. I have already done this part. Youngest player goes first. I think that's Matt by a little bit, by like a couple years. On your turn. Oh. If you roll a 1, you can't move, but the other players each move a peg from home to start. Roll a 2, 3, 4, or 5. Move any one of your pegs already in the playing track this many spaces forward. Move. And then on a 6, move one of your pegs out of home to start and pop again, or move one of your pegs forward on the playing track forward 6 spaces and pop again. There's a microphone. Apparently we had it right, but yeah, no reason to risk it. Yeah. Moving around the board, home to start. To move a peg from home to start, you must pop a 6, or another player must pop a 1. Occupied spaces. When you land on a space occupied by an opponent's peg, send it back to its home and take the space. If your only possible move would make you land on one of your own pegs, you forfeit your turn. If you land on a double trouble space, you take another turn. But if you pop a 6 and land on double trouble, you only take 1 additional turn. not 2. I'm going to be honest with you, Matt. This seems like it is the most RNG shit in the universe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do. This one's going to be tough.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop better than you.
Okay. Well, according to the rules, I was going to suggest we flip a coin to see who goes first. Regrettably, youngest player goes first, and I do believe that's you by a couple years, because I am 34.
I'm 31.
Okay, great. So I believe you get to go first. So pop it, and depending on what you get, 6. Wow, incredible.
I told you.
He's good. Chat, he's good at it. Okay, so you hit a 6, so you just get to move one of your pegs out of home to start, and then pop again.
Great.
You can move it 3. Okay, great. Now it's my turn.
What am I trying to do? Get it all the way around and then
into the finish, yeah. I rolled a 5, which I don't have a peg on the board, so it's your turn.
Nice.
All right, move.
So I have to move this one?
Yeah. Yeah, the only time you're allowed to get a guy from home to start is if you roll a 6 or your opponent rolls a 1.
Gotcha. And how do I get in trouble again?
That's a great question.
Oh, you're so good.
Man. Oh, he's finally free!
He's so good.
I'm finally free! 2.
This is the kind of content I sub for.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the resub. Your resub is going directly to paying for Pop-o-matic trouble. Thank you.
I would like another piece out of my home, I think.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, no!
Let's go! Pop, 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 pop. I'm out. All right. Yeah, you cannot move, but each other player moves a peg from home to start. Damn, in a 4-player game, that would be brutal. Okay. It's on 1. It's like a little off center. Full press. Instant release. 2. Okay. Trying to see if, like, I can figure out if there's a way to make it.
Oh,
this is. Oh, no, I'm blocked because I forgot to move the guy who was out of base.
Play mistake. Play error.
Ah!
Unforced error. Unforced error.
I made a mistake in Pop-o-matic trouble. Oh my god.
You poppin' bad.
No. 3,500 yellow chess. 0 yellow Pop-o-matic trouble. Oh, it's like the only mistake you can make. Oh. Okay, well, I guess first note before I forget. If you have a piece on start, get it out of there immediately. Get piece.
Oh, the piece couldn't move because your other piece was blocking it.
Yeah.
Okay. We did. That was a great moment, though. An incredible moment in time.
I can't believe I fucked up trouble. So, yeah, get piece off of the start space as soon as possible is an incredible tip. Because, yeah, if I had just moved this one too on my turn, I could have now had another piece out. But alas, poor York. Ooh, 6. So I get to do either move a guy out. So again, I could have move 6, and either way I get to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, he's gaming.
Not a 1. Chat, not a 1. Check this out. I'm on 6.
That's a 1.
But I didn't pop it yet. I just pushed down. Why did it pop? I don't know how we count this. Chat, weigh in. If I pop it on the way down and it does do like a full pop and throw the dice, does that count?
I think it's a negative edge. I think you got the 2.
On release. Okay.
I think I'm not so hard up in my
Negative
life
edge.
that I'm going to like rules law you on the game of trouble.
I just think we need to decide is the thing. We need to have. I'll take it either way. I'm not.
I think
pressed.
it should be a 2. I genuinely
think
it should be a 2.
Okay, it's the 2. It's the 2.
It's on release.
Okay, great. I agree. It is a negative edge input.
Damn! I'm popping bad!
This guy sucks at popping.
I suck ass at popping!
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the negative edge input. It's when you release, that's when it counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're kidding me!
Man. Oh, thank God.
Oh, shit.
What happens if I land on your piece? Do you get in trouble?
Okay, start to finish. When you land on a space occupied by an opponent's peg, send it back to home and take its space.
Nice.
Fully undo it. And if your only possible move makes you land on your own peg, you just forfeit your turn. These are double move spaces. If you land here, you just get to act again.
Oh, I did land there on an earlier turn.
You can roll again if you want.
All right, let's see what would have happened.
Okay.
This is actually worse for me.
I think so. Yeah, you're in a really dangerous place if I roll a 2.
Yes.
No, it's a 1, chat.
He's back in the game. He's back in the game.
Oh,
he's gaming. No, wait, I'm not going to make the mistake.
the one rule of playing optimal Pop-o-matic Trouble. Clear the start space.
I almost did it too.
4. 1, 2, 3. No, I keep rolling only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
High Tuesdays only 4s.
Oh. Yo, thank you for the donation. If you do a half press, you got to build up speed for 12 hours. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. A classic 2. Okay, I'm trying to so what's the opposite?
If you do a half pop press
of a 2?
you got to build
Because
up
there's a
speed
6
for
on
12
that side,
hours
right?
before crossing to a
It's 6 and
parallel
4
board.
on my side.
6 and 4. Okay, so it's 5 on the underside. Okay.
Oh, are we gaming? I am safe from 5s, thankfully.
If only I rolled one more 4. And the good news is if you roll a 1, that's good for Bitcoin. Oh! Is he moving a piece out and rolling again?
I sure am.
Oh, he takes a 6. Okay.
3, huh? Let's get this 1, 2, 3 and take another turn.
Oh, yeah, the double space. Smart.
3. And let's get this increasingly further away from getting shot by earpieces.
But I want to shoot him with your pieces. 3. How do I keep doing this? Okay, you know what? I'm just setting it up so if you get a guy out of home, I'm killing him.
Ooh.
Pog. He's out. All of Ty Tuesday's pieces are free. Okay, we need to also make sure we announce what it is because you can't see the dice from here, and there's no way I could get it close enough. I would need to really zoom in. There's a dice in a little. You know what? I'll just show this. There's a dice in a little sphere in case anyone doesn't know how this works. And when you press it, there's a little bit of metal underneath that deforms down, and when you release it, it pops up.
Oh, you get another move.
Oh, shit.
Thankfully, only a 1 would capture my piece, and if you get a 1, it's fine for me. Three. Yeah, let's...
I kind of like how, that one is actually shockingly safe because the number 1 doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I guess that's, the second note. The number 1 doesn't exist. The number...
1 is fake.
1 doesn't... literally, you just don't have to worry about 1 showing up because a 1 is just, auto punt.
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving this one here.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's actually a really good spot. This Ronald McDonald looking ass piece just sitting right in the middle. Yo, thank you for the bits. Oh, the dice is surprisingly readable. Okay, great. 4 again for Ty Tuesday.
I'm still alive.
Oh wait, I'm red, right? 1, 2, 3. You're so lucky 1 doesn't exist, or this ketchup would be all
1,
up over
2,
that
3,
mustard.
4.
He keeps hitting the double moves. Okay, nice.
Finally.
Okay, pop again because he hit a 6. Oh my god.
1, 2, 3. Is that correct?
It's 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's safe. 5.
Dude, okay. Mini-Matt has officially turned around on the I'm just gonna pop good strategy and is actually doing it. At this moment, Ty Tuesday is in a little bit of distress. Because Mini-Matt's clearly picked up something that I don't understand.
I was just sandbagging until now. It's good for the stream.
I'm trying to figure out if there's like a way I can like push down the bubble like a little less while still, because like it does need to get past that like deformation limit. Oh,
He's so good. He's so cracked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, move again.
3.
I remain safe.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1 is fake. I'll just take advantage of 1 not being a real number.
3, huh?
I like how we've made a formation, even though this isn't like a game that has that.
Oh, interesting. I think this is my best play. Well, actually. No, yeah, it's probably this.
Did you know Monkeys in a Barrel is a game? Yeah. There's a bunch of games as well, yeah.
We formed a nice, polite queue.
Yeah. Honestly, England chat popping off for this. England chat losing their mind, just like these boys know how to queue. They queue with the best of them.
I'm in a pretty bad spot right now, though. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Never mind, he's godlike.
Do I just get this fella out of danger? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that leaves it in so much danger for the other spot, though. I guess, yeah, if you roll a 5, I feel bad.
I'll roll a 5 then.
It's a 2, chat. It's 2. It's 2. He doesn't have it.
1, 2.
Doesn't have him.
All right.
Word.
No, I'm owned.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Back to hell. Back to hell.
I'm like, do I need to do anything to like, get it on there? Oh, okay. So these are what the game pieces look like, by the way, chat. They're like little tiny pegs. They have a little ridge around the outside to sit on it. I was trying to figure out why there was a hole in the top. There you go, you can see it. So there's a hole in the top so that when you put these in here, they don't like suction to the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Life's tough, but I'm going to roll a 6 and kill that and then go again.
He did it, chat. He just did it. He just did it again. He just does it. He just does it. Oh, you better be careful.
Oh, yeah, that's not great.
If I deploy a boy, yeah, if you roll a 1 or I roll a 6.
You know what? I still think it's my best move.
Yo, he's gaming. He's putting one on the home space. Oh.
All right.
I'll see you're putting one. No!
Send it back. Send it back, clown man.
No! I did like the one thing I should not emphatically have done because you did it first and I got hit. This is just like fighting games. This is just like fighting games.
The old monkey see, monkey do. You see a random super, you do a random super.
I got hit by monkey see, monkey do in Pop-o-matic trouble. I'm like actually a little tilted. This is unbelievable. Yes! 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 Good!
We both had 100 meter.
There's fairness in the universe. Good! Go home. Ah, ridiculous.
Oh, no!
1, 2, full.
I'm dying.
Chad, I'm doing so much damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Smart.
I remembered
this can hurt me.
Exactly. Now. Yeah. So here's chat. So for anyone wondering what the strategy was there. Oh, he's nice. So the strategy was, since the number 1 doesn't exist, leaving a blank space here means I can actually kill Matt next turn if I roll.
True.
Yeah, if I roll a 2 or a 4, I get a hit here. And I rolled a 6, so I can roll a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not. Oh no, you know what? I get to spin again. I'll do it.
1. No!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, thank God.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, he's living. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, no, if you roll a 1 when all the pieces are out, it just skips your turn. Yeah, because literally the first roll on roll a 1 is you cannot move, comma, but other players each move a peg from home to start. And that's what it is, yeah. And then they also mention you can block. You took your turn now?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, let's go. I'm back in it.
We play around these. We optimize for these.
Ooh, gaming. I'll take another turn.
Oh, yeah, smart. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's okay. I'll remember next time.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That ain't good. Okay, I guess this is the right choice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm threatening that piece.
Yeah. 2.
2 gaming.
Gonna keep my stack moving. Yes.
He's
Finally.
out. He's escaped.
Home is clear. Home is clear. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's so rough for me.
And I was gonna get to move again. It does clarify, chat. If you hit one of the double move spaces, which these dual color ones are, and just roll the 6, you still only get to go one additional time. I don't get to stack them. This isn't like a roguelike or something.
Yeah.
Roguelike Pop-o-matic trouble. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think I want to clear up this space.
Yeah, make it hittable.
And just make it so my home isn't filled in case one of my pieces gets, Goomba'd, teabagged. Missed a double move. Oh, right. I have a double move there.
No, that was when you got the 6.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's when I got the 6. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. That was the 6. Yeah, we missed one a turn before, but no biggie.
Son of a... He's gaming. He's gaming out of his mind.
I have put the piece back in the H.
Well, at least I get to do this.
Good.
I can... And now you're going to roll a 1, which will allow me to remove a piece from my home. Damn it. Do that.
I'm not falling for that shit again. No, I'm going to follow the one core conceit of... So, here's what I'm thinking.
No, not like this.
6, baby. Oh,
We're living.
I was definitely about to just yeast mode, baby.
Not a 1. 2. I'm
He's
living.
Out. So, okay. Early on, I think there's a couple things to note, which are there are a few spaces that are like more valuable and more relevant, and you want to know those right away. The first one is start or the home space is super dangerous because you got to think your opponent can just deploy a piece there anytime if they have any in reserve. And like, even if they don't have any in reserve, someone else could hit it, put one in there, and then they pull it out and get you. So those are just like...
You could whiff yourself and hit a 1, and the opponent could bring it out. So like...
Exactly. You're never safe on those. So those are just really dangerous places to be. You want to try and leverage the double move if you can. And then the number 1 just truly doesn't exist. So a lot of it is like risk mitigation.
Yeah.
Like if I roll something good here... The problem is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This gives you 2 rolls that kill me, which I don't love. Okay, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, that's the safest move.
Because, think about it this way, chat. If I had it there and moved this one forward, Matt had 2 different rolls that would have sent me back.
Instead of this one, which will send you back.
The fun thing about statistics is they don't owe you shit. Sometimes you play things correctly, and then God says, but what if you rolled the 2 anyway?
All right, you've put a piece past my start, I see.
Yeah. Thank God. I was like, if you take the second one, I'm going to pee, man.
Ooh, double move.
So this is double move, and also I don't care about that piece being there because 1 isn't a real number. 1, actually, wait, that would put me to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck that. You know, I'm glad we are at the very least.
Oh, that didn't pop at all.
Oh, it's okay. You can push it and try again. There it go. Well, it did it.
It put me here. That's
Yeah,
cool.
double move.
1, 2, 3. Do I get to put it in home, or does it have to be perfect?
Let's see. When you land on a space occupied by a peg, your peg must go around the playing track once to enter the finish zone. You don't have to enter the finish zone by exact count. Move your peg into the first open closest to the Pop-o-matic. So it's just the finish line.
Okay.
Yeah, once
I've
they're
got
there,
one
they're
in. Now time to fish for 6s, except for this one you're gonna get. No.
One. Actually.
Yeah, that'll put you on my start.
And I think it's you have to hit to enter the finish zone. You don't have to enter it. Okay, so I think I do need one more.
Okay.
And then I'm good on that.
Sure.
Okay.
Roll a 1.
Nope. You roll a 1.
Oh, he's cheating.
6 to get a piece out. 1, 2, 3. I'm past home. Chatty's safe.
Oh my god, yes. Finally.
Chatty screwed up. He rolled a 1, chat. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I get to go.
Yeah.
Oh, my one valid move is very dangerous. Oh my god, it's still
Double
dangerous.
move.
1, please. Oh,
6.
yes. Yes.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then spin again because I hit a 6.
Oh, I'm living.
1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. I'll just sit in front of you because you can't hit me there.
God. Well, you can't hit me there.
Well. Okay.
How is he so good?
Another fella on the board. How about that? What do you make of that? Hot shot.
I'll take another turn in which I will roll a 4.
No. Wait.
3, 4, 5. Yes.
He finally rolls a 1. Okay.
He's back in the game.
He's back in the game.
2. 1, 2. Let's clear out my Let's clear out my start.
Yeah, before the fellas start rolling in. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like to be out of threat range and into a different threat range.
2, huh? Yeah, I think it's probably right to get the double turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, I'm still in threat range. I needed more than a 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm just gonna try and get 2 more in the finish zone.
Yes.
Big 6. Oh, 1, but all mine are deployed, so it's
Okay,
just
this is fine.
take your just lose your turn. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice try.
Stinky.
Nice try, jerkwad.
All right, I'm just gonna lock in number 2. I'll just take win condition. Fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, please.
Thank God he can't roll a 1, chat.
Great. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just move that away.
Yeah. Oh, another lost turn, but not too much value. Okay.
2, huh? You know what? Actually, this one. No, I want a chance to hit you if you roll a 1 or a 2. So I'll move this 2.
A 2 or a 3. 1 doesn't exist.
No, yeah, 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
I guess only a 2 because.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're so good.
Double move. 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'd like to get space.
Yeah. 6. Now I will just clean this guy up.
Lock it in, yeah.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great.
Yeah. Both sides, yeah. You're on both sides of it.
I guess it's you only have 1 chance to hit me on that one, so I should just get this one to safety. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Also, yeah, sorry, Chad. I haven't been reading super closely. Yeah, Candyland is one that just doesn't have.
It's 100%
enough.
deterministic.
It's just deterministic on dice rolls. It's a game to teach kids colors, the concept of a board game, and how to like follow instructions and feel good when you win a board game. Things like that. They're important. They need to exist. But
it's also good if you have a lot of kids, because if you play Candyland a bunch, it guarantees that people will, on average, win rates will even out. So everyone will get to win eventually.
Yeah, that and Snakes and Ladders are the entry-level board games, absolutely. That and Settlers of Catan, which is good for 3 and up.
Nice. You do get a double, but you can't hit me with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, you get a double and you can hit me with it. If you get 2, I'm going to piss.
Take the shot.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that just locks this one in.
Oh, I think this guy's about to win.
My only one. Not like that. Not with a 1.
If I roll a 6, the game changes.
Yes.
The game's the same. Why are you running?
It's time for me to race. Yes. It's time for me to run. Let's go, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get you.
You're never catching me. You're never double move. You're never catching me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another move. No. Oh, I hope I get a 2. Yes! Yes! It's so over. It's so over. He's cooked.
1, please. Yes! I will get you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the 4. No!
Yes, there's a chance. He can get away. He can get away.
1.
4.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't roll 2. Don't roll 2.
Ah!
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. I need you to roll 2.
No!
6.
Lock a guy in, roll again.
2.
That guy was in the end zone.
Oh, yeah. Lock him in, roll again. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now
yes!
Oh, no, it's not over, because I will roll a 6 5 times.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
1, 2.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, just don't roll a 1.
Ah! Good game. Good game.
Okay, so I think up front I have a couple things I can lock in about trouble, because I think there isn't too much you can do other than playing towards risk aversion, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing. So how do we put that down? So I think the big parts are...
You want your pieces behind your opponent's pieces as much as possible, or exactly 1 in front of them.
Yeah, because in this version of the game, 1 functionally doesn't exist as a move. I'm
going to do the TCG thing of like checking your next draw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the mistake card game players
land on top.
Up. Oh, I was land on top. I was going to lose anyway. Yeah. Oh, man. That was really good trouble. Yeah, so I think the big things are try to stay behind your opponent as much as possible. Like if you can maintain a position with as many pieces behind, you want to hold it as long as possible. Being 1 in front is safe. Utilize the double moves as much as you can, obviously. Get spaces off, or get stuff off of your home space as fast as you can. Both because you need to deploy other stuff immediately. And also then if someone else rolls into your home space, they now are being threatened by you pulling a piece out. Yeah. Anything else?
I think sometimes you're given choices about whether to get a piece closer to your goal or get a piece within striking distance of your opponent's piece. And I think largely speaking, the latter is better, maybe.
Yeah, it might. The evaluation might change a little bit in battle royale trouble as
Yeah.
opposed to 1v1.
Rank competitive 1v1 trouble.
Yeah, because this is specifically 1v1 trouble, which is sicko shit. But I think in 4-player, that risk reward becomes a lot less favorable, right? Because there's 3 other people trying to compete. So sending only one of them back is 1/3 EV as opposed to in 1v1 where sending someone back is just disastrous, right?
Yeah,
If someone's about to close a piece out, and because think about it as far as like turn economy, like you would in, or like economy like in Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic, right? You want to make sure you're spending your turns efficiently and getting stuff done. And in particular, if you take a bunch of like 2s, 4s, 5s and like get a piece all the way around, someone just undoes it because you sloppily left it 2 in front of another piece, you're losing, 5, 6 turns worth of progress. Now, given this is like a 100 something turn game, but it's still,
It adds up.
right? Yeah, it adds up.
You are at the whim of the Pop-o-matic. So
Absolutely.
all you can do is make the best play with the number you're given every time.
Yeah, and just try to play as safely and defensively as you can, because like if you succeed in securing your progress, you are probably going to win at that point.
Like, to stretch the card game metaphor, playing Trouble is a lot like being on top deck mode from the start of the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's just instead of drawing a card, we're drawing either give up your turn and opponent does something, get a guy out of home and take a double turn, or the numbers 2 through 5.
Yeah, and like it's kind of like you draw a land. The question is, do you hold it to threaten something, or do you play it because maybe you can play something with it later? The answer is often pretty immaterial. Like, it doesn't make too much of a difference either way. Mm-hmm. But you still have to try to do the thing that gives you the best EVs.
Yeah, and like the game is called Trouble, and that is kind of what you want to inflict. You want to put your opponent in as many possible states of trouble as you can, because like that one move we had earlier on, right, where I had like, let's say 2 pieces here and you had a guy here. So if I had the chance to either move this guy to here or move this guy to here, I want to take that second move, yes. Right? Because
it gives them out of striking range.
Exactly, because you think about this guy could theoretically move anywhere between like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instantly can move anywhere here in 1 pop. And then, obviously forward, if you keep chain rolling 6s, you can go out of control. But yeah, so it's just remove as many possible things. Make your opponent have the least good numbers to draw as possible. Like, I want to pass the turn to you with you only thinking, oh, I need to roll this one specific number for a huge advantage, as opposed to passing the turn to you where you can say, oh, I have like 2 or 3 numbers I can roll that all are really good for me. So it's kind of about forcing, you share the same deck and your deck is a permanent probability cloud, and it's just about making the probability cloud worse for your opponent than it is for you.
I think an interesting wrinkle in 4-player Trouble would be that politics do actually matter, because you can have a piece that is 2 away from one player's and also another piece 2 away from another, and who lives depends on how pissed off you are at either of those players at the given time.
Yeah, so man, busting out Trouble at the EDH table. The whole chat goes crazy.
I play Kismet. We play a Trouble sub game under the table.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the optimal strategy is just roll 6s beginning to end endlessly and get all your pieces in turn 1 and just OTK your opponent and then offer a handshake.
It's kind of what I was hoping at the end.
Yeah.
I got surprisingly far.
That's what I do kind of like, that this game has like an implicit comeback factor.
There's rubber banding.
Yeah, there's like some rubber banding. I think that's why they added that one rule to it. Yeah, I'm about it. So, yeah, all right.
I'm going to be real. I thought there was going to be nothing to say about Trouble.
Same.
And it was all going to be a bit. But, there's something.
That's why we do the science. That's why we're here doing this. And,
even bones can make broth.
Exactly. And, hey, if you aren't already following, please do. If you aren't following Minimat as well, I would super appreciate it.
God, please.
Please!
God, please.
Please! And, yeah, if you aren't already, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. It helps incentivize me to do more of these in the future. And speaking of which, I think we have time to try and get a game of 1 going. So I'm going to pull out our playmat here.
I'm going to start shuffling.
Yeah. There's rules cards on the bottom. There's like 3 rule cards. All right. So, I ripped the playmat like 4 times. I'm sorry.
How
Oh, wait. The red side's for Soul. That's me.
God, there's so many rule cards.
Okay, yeah, let's get everything else off the table so we can get this spread out for everything. Just put the showing around. Okay. Let's get this going. Let's see if we have the full play field on camera. I think maybe this square's a little off. There we go. How's it look, Chad? Yeah, Bengineering, if you know the Exceed system, feel free to explain how to play this to us, because the website we looked up didn't have the rule PDF like it was supposed to.
It won't load. Like
Yeah.
the link to it exists, but it will not function.
Okay, I have my rules.
I do remember that first player draws 5 cards and second player draws 6. We watched like a little bit of a tutorial video before, but didn't have time to finish it.
And yeah, so to clarify, this is the Guilty Gear Soul versus Kai starter pack. Yeah, Bengineering. Yeah, that's what we were watching, and it was very funny to hear from the other side of the room while I was like setting up cameras and stuff. Matt was watching it, and just hearing "Soul bad guy" from the Guilty Gear announcer across the room, and just being like, "They got him. Okay, cool."
They had jokes in those tutorials too, like. They showed a sample turn for Soul, and Soul's turn was playing // twice.
Very funny.
They had Soul mash // at neutral. It was good.
Yeah. Oh, Gear is coming to UVS. That's Universes, right? That's the one.
God, that game's been around forever.
Universes?
It has everything in it, as you know. I think the deck's supposed to be here. I'm going to move it a little far back because the table...
It's a little more narrow.
Yeah. The tablecloth's going off the edge of it.
Yeah. No big deal there. Okay, so I have my rules reference here. I have my decks. I'm playing Soul Bad Guy, as is tradition. And Matt, you will be playing...
I'm Kyle.
Kyle Keys. You have a little more pokes, a little more balance on theory.
Oh, wait, I accidentally shoveled my picture of Kyle in there.
Oh, I have a picture of Soul in my deck?
I think these might be in place of our like acrylic standees that the board game comes with.
Oh, do we normally have like well, this has my ability listed on it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
When you strike, if you canceled this turn, +1 power. So yeah, these are the cards here. And sorry, you're getting a little bit of reflection off they're not this green. That's just the shroud. But yeah, pretty nice looking cards all told. A lot of just screenshots of moves happening.
The coins.
Yeah, good call. All right, so I feel like I am properly shuffled up. I'm ready to rock.
These are our health bar.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be 30 to 1.
All right, and you said first player draws 5, second player draws 6.
Yeah.
All right, heaven or hell, Matt?
Hell still.
Hell. All right, you want first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Sure.
All right. So let me get my reference cards out
and
here.
We need something here to represent our characters.
Oh.
I think you're
red.
Yeah,
good call.
All right.
Okay. So
I don't know what the 3 and 2 mean.
Probably something about a cost. Okay, so first time you need draw and you can't reshuffle your discard to form a new deck. If this happens again or after a manual reshuffle, you lose the game. Okay, so you get to cycle your deck once.
Okay.
Interesting. EX attacks have +1 power, speed, armor, and guard. Max hand size is 7. Discard down after drawing at end of turn. Pay force by discarding cards from your hand or gauge. Ultras are worth 1 or 2 force. Discards are ordered, but may be checked by either player, so keep your discard pile ordered.
All right.
When a strike is declared, attacker sets their cards first. Attacker wins speed ties. If you wild swing an Ultra, you may pay for it or discard it and swing again. When moving, move as far as possible when you can't move the full distance. There's an action reference here too. Okay, take an action, then draw a card. If you strike, do not draw a card. Prepare, draw a card. walk, pay 1 force per space, and pay an extra force if you switch sides. Boost, use a card's boost effect. Cards with a plus stay in play until after the next strike completes. Manual reshuffle once per game. You can do that.
Oh, I see. This is like you pay this and then you flip and you get the exceed ability from now on.
Oh, okay. So for 3 energy or whatever the equivalent is, I can flip Soul into Soul 2.
Okay. So I think I am going to strike.
Yeah, chat. So I'll draw 6 then.
Yeah.
Okay. So chat, feel free to correct us, by the way, if we're playing anything wrong. I know a lot of y'all have been playing Exceed in the past, so feel free to correct us. This is our first time looking at these cards and giving it a try. So you're going for a strike. So
yes.
that lets you...
I put down a card face down, and you can put down a strike, I think, to try to counter it. And then we flip them. If you don't have something you can play from your hand, you can do a wild strike and put the top card of your deck face down.
Okay. So... Okay, so I can try and... I guess what I'm trying to figure out is how the exchange works on attack. Because nothing
I think speed, whoever has the higher speed wins, assuming both are in range and are valid to hit each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you need the ranges to be correct as well. Okay,
Yeah.
Is there a way to, like, block?
There's...
Because there's guard values on a lot of these
guard
cards.
values are on some cards. If... I think if you guard, you're allowed to attack me back. If you don't guard, you don't get a free swing, and then it just becomes your turn.
Okay.
So if you get hit and I don't do enough damage to break your guard, you get to swing back at me.
Okay, I believe play a card as defense, I think. Yeah, and we can try and pull up the tutorials as well if we're like completely lost.
Yeah, I don't really know what...
Because I don't know what our energy resource is the big thing. Because there's some stuff here. I think it's like I can discard 2 cards to do Tyrant Rave.
Yeah, you can. And also, I remember from the tutorial, if you hit with an attack, it goes to your gauge, and you can spend that from your gauge as well as discarding it. So you get to double dip.
So would we now just... Oh, if someone strikes you, you strike back at the same time. So there just is
we just both play it, and like...
There's no defending. Okay.
Yeah.
Does block come second?
The way... Guard is just like a secondary stat, where if you guard something from the tutorial, I think, like, if I play something and it deals 3 to you and you have guard 4, you get to then make an attack without actually taking your turn.
And I can do guard now?
You play the card, and guard is just like a stat on the card attack you choose. Like, you're doing an attack.
Okay.
But the attack can have guard as a stat.
Okay. I am going to then put something down with guard as a stat. So now we reveal.
Yeah. So Foudre arc before. Advance 3. If you did not advance past the opponent, draw 1.
Okay.
So 3.
Yep.
I draw 1. And I think I win because your range is 2 to 3, so you can't...
I was playing for the guard, which is 4.
But both happen. Like, you both do the attack, and then the guard happens secondary. So, like...
Okay. I thought... Okay, I was not understanding that correctly at all. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
It feels complicated. It's a hard game to play when the instruction manual won't load.
Won't load. Yeah. Okay. So we both do things at the same time is the idea. And it's just the initiator wins speed
higher
tides.
speed goes first. Okay, so I had 4, so...
And yeah, mine was 3. So in that case...
So I moved and I attack you for 4?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. And then I swing back after. But mine is outside of range, I think?
Yeah.
Okay. So then this one just goes to discard? Huh.
I think so. I think mine goes to the gauge because I hit with it.
Can you pull up the tutorial on your phone again?
Yeah.
Let's just look at the example play of like one turn here. Because I think that's gonna help a lot. Because like that's the big part I don't understand is how the cards resolve together. And unfortunately, Chat's a little behind.
Oh, I have to go 1 section back.
Okay.
Now that both fighters have cards face down, they reveal their attacks.
Okay.
Comparing their speeds, Kai's grasp is faster than Soul's cross, so he goes first.
But they both
Kai
still
already
go.
knows
Wait.
that grasp hits Soul at this range, so
I guess yours was faster than mine. Is the
Oh.
lower number faster or the higher number faster? Because grasp here, it looks like it's
his
a
attack
1.
hits. The hit effect on grasp goes off.
Yeah, is lower faster? Do we know? Because higher speed is normally number bigger, but if they made number slower as a prank, that'd be...
Yeah, I thought higher speed.
Yeah,
I think...
Because what are they showing? Okay, they're showing grasp, which has...
It has 1. Wait, that's 7.
Is it?
Is it or is it 1?
Oh, man. Yeah, I wish you had grasp.
You know what? I'm just going to look in my deck.
Yeah,
for
go ahead.
grasp.
Yeah, and if grasp is 7, then we know.
Grasp is 7, yeah.
7.
It's
Okay, so it is higher
just-
first. Higher first. Okay.
It's a little blurry on my phone, so it looked like a 1. All right,
Understandable.
so I did go
Okay,
first.
and then both resolve.
So he goes first.
Yep.
Kai already knows that grasp hits Soul.
Apologies,
at this range,
chat.
So his attack hits. The hit effect on grasp goes off, and Kai throws Soul away from him. Then,
Okay.
Kai's attack deals 3 damage to Soul. When an attack deals damage, check to see if that damage is higher than the opponent's
Wait, what's the
guard.
hit effect?
If it is,
Is that the thing at the bottom? You know what? Because it's talking about grasp. Oh no, it just says hit. There are things
Oh,
that
okay.
say hit.
Okay, word.
So
the opponent is
I guess I just
stunned.
deal.
This means when an attack deals damage,
Okay.
check to see if that damage is higher than the opponent's guard. If it is, then the opponent is stunned.
Okay, it wasn't. It was
This
equal.
means that they don't get to counterattack. In this example, Soul has no guard, and so any amount of
Okay, so
damage
if my
stuns
dust was in range, I would have been able to hit back.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not because Fuja Arc.
This is weirdly not... dust isn't point blank, which is
Yeah, it's strange.
confusing.
I think it's part of the system.
It
So I guess that
is.
deals 4 to you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay,
I don't
so-
want to move your health for you.
Yeah,
But
no-
also it's sliding off.
Yeah. So it's 4 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, and I guarded, but it just doesn't... All that would do
I
is
think you
it
would-
would let me swing back if I
But
could hit.
the range is wrong.
Okay, great. So now we go to next turn.
Yeah, I believe it becomes your turn now.
Okay. Do you draw at the beginning or end of turn?
It says take an action, then draw a card. I think you draw at the end, which is why you started with 6 cards in hand
Yeah.
as the second.
Did you draw yours?
It says if you strike for any reason, do not draw a card, but Fuja Arc specifically made me draw an additional card.
Oh, okay. What does advance mean? Is that just like you
move
Are
that
there-
much.
Are there other things? Can I use the second half of the card?
Yeah, I don't know what the second half is because we didn't get that far in the tutorial yet.
Keep going through with that then.
Okay.
Yeah, let's find this out.
It's the next video, maybe.
Mission 4. Install. Buff it up. Let you improve your attack stats or give you special utility effects. The Exceed action gives you a
Okay,
permanent
you can flip your boy.
upgrade to your character's ability at a cost. Soul wants to keep the pressure on, so he takes the boost action.
Okay.
He plays the boost side of his sweep card. Badass.
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 Buff up Soul's next attack, making his attack an EX even without playing 2 copies. Soul ends his turn and draws a card since he didn't strike.
So you can only play one card.
If Soul's
Okay,
gonna
so yeah, like you can play the boost, but you can't attack the same turn with it.
Yeah, so next turn it would do a different thing. Okay. Yo, thank you for the raid, Sepmal. I'm gonna play a Heavy Mob Cemetery as a boost.
Oh my god.
I think that's allowed.
So if you hit its +1 power and you draw 2,
Yeah. Now, do I have to discard 1 for that? Because it says 1. Well, no, they all say 1 on that, I guess.
I've got something for you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got a text. Sorry. Dismiss. Okay, great.
Next attack, 2 copies.
What did it say?
Inside of his street card. Badass.
Okay, no, it was the same cost, so
Buff up. Soul's next.
So what does the 1 mean? Does
I
it
think
just
it
mean...
counts itself.
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling because there's some that have like 3, and maybe that's like that and also 2. Yeah. Okay, so then after he plays his boost,
Making his attack in EX, even without
and then he
playing 2 copies.
passes and
Soul
draws.
ends his turn and draws a card. Strike.
Okay.
Okay.
Kai isn't going to get left behind, though.
All right.
Soul's going to buff his next attack. Kai's going to do him one better
Oh.
by unleashing his full power.
Okay.
He
Are you
decides to
exceeding?
do the
Let it go.
action by discarding cards from his gauge area equal to his exceed cost. This lets him flip his character card from its starting side to its exceed.
But I only have 1 in my game.
So you can't do it yet,
He's
yeah.
powered up for the rest of the Kai ends his turn and draws a card. But he doesn't get much rest because Soul is striking. They
Yeah.
set their attacks and reveal.
Okay.
So I should take my turn then.
Yeah.
There's some things here where in the bottom it's not like a boost, they're just purple.
Mhm.
Do those just happen?
I think those are just alternate plays. Like you can
okay.
play it for that instead.
And you have to like, that's a cost you have to
So
pay to do.
I think now that I'm looking at it, what the clock thing is that's like this can't go off until next turn, whereas some of them are just you can do it right away. Because I have one that doesn't have a little clock on it, and I think that means I can just play it for that second action. Also, yeah, Sedmel, thank you so much for the raid. Hey everybody from the raid. We have been playing a bunch of that's right, we're gonna cheat. Show where Mini Matt and myself play a bunch of games that could show up in a mystery game tournament and try to figure out how to be somewhat unfair at them. You've come in at the hard game of the day. We did a bunch of Don't Break the Ice and then a bunch of Pop-o-matic Trouble. So if cards aren't your thing, hey, check out the VOD before this. It's a really good time. It's a hoot. It was so much fun. And yeah, make sure you drop Minimat a follow as well over at twitch.tv/Minimat. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you all like the setup. I hope you all like the top-down cam with the play field and everything. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm going to... play a boost as well. I'm going to focus. Scramble. When I initiate a strike, the opponent must respond with a wild swing.
Okay, so my turn then.
Yeah.
You draw a card because you didn't swing this turn. All right. I am going to attack, and I'm going to use my thing. I think that's it. Goes off on the next one.
Boost, his grasp is now an EX, and he throws Kai into the corner.
Okay,
Kai is
great.
stunned.
So
So
the
yeah.
boost just happens.
It just happens on the next thing, yeah. So I'm gonna use my boost, which gives me +1 power and draw 2
Okay.
on hit.
Sure.
Chat, you're not gonna believe what I'm doing next. It's unbelievable. You think I was a pro player? You think I was the best there's ever been?
I'm going to do this.
All right. Flip them. Slash.
Cross. I have speed 6.
I have speed 5, and
So I go first.
yes. And I don't know if I get guard at all.
Well, my attack is 3.
Yeah.
So I guess I do 3.
I think you just hit me for 3, and then I
then-
don't.
After I retreat 3.
And I also just don't get to do my action because I got stunned, I think.
I think this also puts me out of range of it either way.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this moves me in a bunch when I do it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it is, in fact, swoops in. But I think I just don't get to do it because I'm stunned, as it were.
I think so.
So it seems like high-speed cards are just...
Very high-speed cards are good unless your opponent has armor.
Yeah. Oh, is armor a thing? Oh, you mean guard. Okay, yeah.
Armor's also a thing, though. I think armor just reduces the damage you take.
Okay. All right, well, I've taken my damage and put another card in discard because it did not hit, and I guess this goes to discard?
I think.
Also, I think you have to use your focus.
Well, mine says when you initiate a strike.
Okay, it's when you initiate, word.
And I think... Well, I guess I should do that.
Yo, thank you for the beats. Yeah, thanks. It was pretty cool. I did slash with soul. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling like
I feel like it's hard to evaluate this just because it's a complicated game that we don't have a rule book for.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, I think this is a case of we tried it because like largely the idea of like a Guilty Gear card game could definitely show up at like a mystery game tournament. Yeah. I think this is way too complicated to be a mystery game.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, let's finish playing this round out, but I think we can safely say, now that we just kind of opened these and figured we'd give it a shot today. I think this is just clearly too complicated.
I'm going to do this, and I guess I am going to focus. You must wild swing, so you must use the top card of your deck as your attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you initiate, the opponent must oppose with a wild swing. Okay.
Okay. And I'm supering, so I guess I pay 2 from my gauge and discard 2.
Range 2 to 6. And okay, and you can discard to pay that.
Yeah,
it's
I can
not
use
just gain.
Yeah.
Gauge, I mean.
I think so.
Because that's what I was confused about, is because when they flipped Kai, they had both of them in the gauge space.
I think you can only use gauge to flip them. I'm not sure.
I'll let it chat. What are the rules on the gauge?
Yeah, am I cheating?
Is it when you hit something, you put it in the gauge zone, and then like that's the only resource you have to spend, or can you do other stuff? When's Yomi? I already did Yomi a while ago, and it was like 12-0 and decided to retire from playing the card game Yomi. It was at the first cabin trip.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I don't think you lost. Yeah,
I didn't
lose a single
I didn't
game
lose a
ever.
single set, and it was against some of like the most competitively minded 1v1 people on the planet. I felt pretty good. It was one of those moments of like, I was getting my ass beat in fighting games that entire weekend, but then like when card games came up,
you cooked.
It was go time. Unless it was a card game that had to do with bluffing or being lucky, in which case Fu killed all of us.
Fu's a genius.
Fu's a genius, dude.
Let me... I think like in the last video, it showed how you pay.
Mission 3, strike. Time
No,
to
we got
strike.
that part. We're not sure if you can pay with discarding or if it's only gauge.
Sacred Edge costs 4.
Here's drive.
And we're wondering, can you only use the gauge for supers, or are you allowed to like discard cards on top of it?
As a ring.
Because that's like the one thing we're really missing.
Force.
When you use a basic action, you pay for it by generating force. Create force by discarding cards from your hand or gauge.
Okay, it's both.
Each
It's
card
both.
you discard
Okay,
generates 1 force.
it's both.
Ultra attacks are even better.
Gauge is just free discard.
When you discard them.
Okay, so I guess you could
You're good.
I guess that's how Kai activated this with nothing in his gauge.
Yeah, he discarded one and flipped on
All
gauge.
right.
Okay.
So yeah, if I pay 4,
Yeah, I take 5 because my guard is not high enough.
yeah, and then I can close up to 4 and gain advantage, which I think means I get to take another turn.
You get to go first. Yeah.
I'm here now.
Joke's on him. This is where Soul likes to be. And thank you so much for the raid, Sebmol.
Wait, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'm not gonna advance because the only card in my
Is
hand
it a choice?
it's advance up to 4, close up to 4.
Whoa.
I'm gonna close 0 because I just realized the last card in my hand is it's a block. I can't even attack with it. So that would be really foolish of me.
So probably just draw and pass your turn then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the prepare to. You know, man. Sometimes you just want to draw.
Sometimes you just want to draw a card. Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, I guess.
So
I guess since Sacred Edge hit, it goes into my gauge. Not the one I discarded doesn't.
Oh, yeah. So range. This is range 1. Is right
Yeah.
next to each other. Okay. So if I was here swinging at you, that would be range
two.
3. Or that'd be range 2. This would be range 3.
And like you can advance by discarding cards. If you go past the opponent, it costs an extra.
Oh, like you can discard to just move forward one?
Yeah, so every card you discard, and that's like a full action of walking.
Oh, so does that end my turn if I do it?
Close in and block, play the mind games.
Yeah.
I would prefer not to.
Okay, yeah. I'll just play an attack.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
All right, speed 4.
And I am gonna block.
Is that speed 8 or speed
This is
0?
speed 0.
0, so it goes last. Okay.
Yeah.
So before advance 3, 1, 2, 3. If you advance past the opponent, their attacks don't hit you. I didn't do that. And this is just a 5
Oh, is that JD?
power. That's JD, baby. That's jump dust.
You just air dash dusted me. Soul loves doing that. IAD dust.
Real, actual, factual. JD, baby. All right, and you have 3 block.
Yeah, but I'm not doing an attack anyway, so
Yeah.
I have 2 armor. When you're hit, spending an amount of force for each force plus 2 armor. I think I'm just going to take the 5.
Okay, and you'll take 3 because you have 2 armor.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then after, add this to your gauge at the end of the strike.
Oh, is that on the...
Yeah, on block. It has
Okay.
an after ability.
Okay, word. Yeah, the whole having 2 different things on each card I think is smart. Like there's like a dual face modality to everything, right? Like because you have the so for anyone who's watching along at home, so you have the big sorry, it's a little blurry when it's close. But you have like a major block of text, and then you have a smaller block of text underneath it. That's like an alternate play mode, and that's in like every card, which is pretty cool. So that goes to my gauge.
Yeah, because you hit with it. There's
Mission 5. Prepare for the fight. Striking, moving, and...
because I don't understand what the light like this. I guess you just play it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I get that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So I got stunned, but I wasn't attacking anyway. So now it's my turn. I think.
Yeah, because the only way it would be my turn again is if the card I said take advantage.
Yeah. I'm going to. Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm going to prepare. I'm gonna boost. I'm gonna boost with Fuja Arc. So now I draw a card,
Oh, okay.
and then next turn I can use it.
Oh, if you hit, you get additional power and gain advantage.
Yeah. So that's my turn, and at the end of my turn, since I didn't strike, I draw a card.
Right.
Then what's the 1 mean? Does that just mean the time limit? Because this one doesn't seem to have a time limit.
No, not sure. Oh no, that's how long you have to wait until it can.
Oh,
because the
okay.
+1s are like it doesn't work till next turn. I think that's just you can do it right away.
Okay.
Like if you wanted to, you could follow that up with an attack, maybe.
Well, I only get 1 action a turn.
Okay, but I'm saying I think that doesn't take your action. I think that's why it doesn't have a clock. It's 0.
Oh, well then.
I think
So-
that's the idea.
Now draw 1.
Reading chat.
That does make sense though. If this means it costs 1 action, so I shock state and I draw 1, and then I think I'll just, if that's the case, I'll do an attack, I suppose.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna wild
Okay.
strike back.
I'm it's boosted.
Yeah.
I'm mashing grab.
Okay. I'm pressing cross, also known as 6S, which
I'm
speed 6.
slightly faster, so I will
Oh, grasp is
deal
speed 7.
3.
Yep.
I'll push you 2
Okay.
on hit. And it'll do 4 because it's +1 power, gain advantage.
And it's your turn again. Yeah.
Yeah. I have no cards in my hand now.
Okay.
So I will
take your turn to draw a card and
Oh wait, this hit.
yeah, you can gauge. Oh, you could flip your Kyle.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna flip my fucking. What does cancel mean? Wait, cancel has the clock on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's like a way you can spend the meter cancel. Huh.
Let me see if cancel.
Mission 6. Master. Advanced.
I'm just gonna Google it.
Yeah.
Guilty Gear board game cancel. What the hell? You can spend gauge after certain actions to chain into other actions.
Oh, is that what the little clock means? Is you can spend a gauge.
Guide strategic fundamental cancel. This is not okay. When you use the boost action to play a boost marked with a cancelable icon, you can spend 1 gauge afterwards to take another action. Okay, so you play it as a boost, and then you can spend a meter
To immediately
keep
act
going
again.
and
Okay.
use that as the boost theoretically.
Okay.
Now it makes sense.
For what it's worth, I think if that's the case, you would have blown me out because you had so much more gauge to work with. You had so many more resources. I was already losing, and I think you were gonna make me lose like even harder here. Yeah, I think I'm willing to say
I feel like we've
this is a case of we went to check and see, is this something that could be runnable and doable and good at a mystery game tournament?
absolutely not too
No,
complicated.
it's way too complicated. Way too
We
complicated.
were playing it with a tutorial on hand.
and still getting lost.
Yeah. I
So-
do think for what it's worth, it is more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think this is a cool game. I would love to get some time in and get some like real full matches after
Yeah.
like reading rules.
This would be a sick TTS game, to be honest.
Yeah, I say since we already have the board put together, do you want to end on one more round of the only game that matters?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, okay, great. And yeah, hey, again, if you aren't already following, please do. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around during the card game portion. Sorry it ended up being a little bit of a wet fart, but not too bad. What are you going to do? You know, try everything. I will tell you right now, the other game we had been thinking about was the Eternal card game, which would have been a nightmare, and I would have been teaching Matt how to play cards for like 2 hours. All right.
Oh, I set this up wrong as a joke for you when you put it away.
It's fine.
So maybe
Now we play it. Play it as it lies, man. Play it as it lies. You want to make a hard game, you get a hard game. Here's the last leg. All right, let's end on don't break the ice. And again, one last time, chat, if you aren't already following, please do. It's free. It helps me out a whole bunch. I want to do more in-person stuff like this. I think the audio sounds pretty good. I like the way the camera's looking, the production and whatnot. Yeah, I hope y'all are having fun. I hope you're enjoying it. Spread the word. Make clips. Tell people there's 2 fully grown adult men popping off super hard about don't break the ice. Correctly, I might add. All right,
if
now.
we're doing sicko mode, do we want to engage the die?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I have the Guilty Gear coin. All right, final call.
Hell, it's still got to be hell.
Matt's still calling hell, heaven or hell.
God, I got 1 flip. That's
Nice.
the only time I've ever won a coin flip
Nice.
on someone else's stream. Do you know I'm like 0-8 on Death Note's coin flips?
Oh, no kidding.
I've never won a coin flip in Death Notes even once. It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the kind of jank, but like high quality. Yeah, exactly. It's like for a live stream, I want to have both this visual and the visual of the game. And I just think this is like about the best way I could do it while still having the game between us. I would love to have better cloths. I need to buy pins of all things, like clothespins, so I can like make a better shroud for it.
It's so hard to set this type of thing up because like every fold is a problem.
Yeah, and then on top of it, we have like a very adjustable camera, which is a big deal. Okay, enough talk. Don't break the ice.
Don't break the ice.
Final round. Let's have a good, clean fight. Let's have a good, clean fight. Good to see you in grand finals.
1-1 Seattle rules.
Seattle rules 1-1, baby. Ooh, pink has a really weird cluster.
Yeah.
Right on this backside here. That was the cleanest hit I've ever done in my life.
He's so good.
Yeah, sorry, the hammer's invisible on the main screen.
Mine's real.
Yeah, mine's fake.
Ty's just using his key or whatever.
Yeah. Here's my strat for Don't Break the Ice. Use your key. All right, next roll. Another of the same color.
Purple.
Dark purple. Okay, we have a pretty big void on one of the axes. Good to know. So that leaves the yellow and blue over there pretty good to take. I'm going to take the corner one, actually.
Problem causer.
Add some instability to the mammoth, yeah.
Oh, interesting. I will also.
Okay, so we're making it a one-axis game right away.
Yeah. And then there's all this other shit.
There's a bunch of other shit. So yeah, for anyone who rated in late, basically the concept that Matt and I came to with Don't Break the Ice is what matters is the axis that's holding up the mammoth. And in this case, the only continuity we have is these from one side to the other. So all the rest of this is just like, who cares? I'm going to try and roll something to take it out. Nope, never mind. Well.
It was very loose.
Very loose.
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
Oh, those are still just stuck in there.
Yeah, I'm wondering how I want to play around those, if I want to try and leave those hanging for a bit. And I think yes, but I want to remove that.
You're a madman.
Also, let's clear under.
Yeah.
Very good.
Blue. Well, I have exactly one choice.
Okay. So right now the big thing is don't roll yellow.
Yeah.
Don't roll yellow is the current strategy. All right, very good. Didn't roll yellow.
Oh boy.
Wow, don't roll yellow, huh? Or white now.
Oh!
Yeah! All right.
Wait, what if magic occurs?
It would appear magic aside. GG's, better player one.
I rolled
yeah.
yellow.
Rolled yellow.
No!
Cringe. Yeah, so hey everybody. I'm Ty Tuesday. This is Mini Matt. Drop both of us a follow, please. I would appreciate it. Mini Matt especially. Please drop a follow. One of the newest members of Pit Crew. One of the best members of Pit Crew. I'll say it. Tomorrow is Observe 'em Up Day, right?
Yes.
Yes. Go check out Mini Matt's channel. Those are so much fun. If you're not familiar, it's like games where you have kind of static shots of a bunch of rooms, and then you have to like pay real close attention and see what changed and point it out.
Yeah, it's like cameras that get messed with in between every time you switch, and inconsistencies build up over time, and if too many do, you lose. It's adult spot the difference. It's way more compelling.
It's way more
than
engaging than you think. Yeah. It's one of those things where like when Matt first was like, "Yeah, I'm doing these," I'm like, "That's great, man." And then I watched one for like 3 hours, and I'm like, the chair turned around, you stupid fucking idiot. How did you not notice the chair turned around? I'm screaming in chat, Matthew. So, yeah, they're like kind of spooky hidden object. Observe them up. Absolutely drop Matt a follow. It means the world to me. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be doing some Magic the Gathering with Sky Bills. That's going to be super late. Might do a little Dicemancer earlier. We'll see. And then Friday, Content Farm Friday, as always. And we'll see what we're doing the rest of the week. I'm thinking about possibly doing some more Ring Fit without 60 extra pounds on my body this time. Just doing it normally, having a cool time. Would you like to plug anything else before we find someone to host and head off?
It's been a whole year, but CoBuddy is doing another Rivals of Aether community character computer bracket this Saturday. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be doing some commentary on that. It's a CPU workshop characters fighting. I think this one is ostensibly sponsored by Doc, who has an extra character for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Watch that on CoBuddy's channel on Saturday.
Yeah. Definitely make sure you drop a follow over on my main YouTube channel as well, because I just sent a bunch of clips of me rambling about Pokemon in front of a green screen to CoBuddy, which should in a few weeks turn into a pretty cool video. And we're going to be doing a bunch more of those.
Wait. Sorry, I messed up. I do actually have something else to plug.
Please do.
I'm doing a marathon on the 17th of December. I'm from now on for the foreseeable future. I'm planning to do a marathon in the middle of the month, every month forever. The theme is decided by people who donate over the course of the month. This month's theme is bread. It's the bread marathon.
Bread.
We're gaming bread. It's 17th bread. It's bread. I'm telling you, it's bread.
It's bread.
It's bread.
It's bread. And thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. I'm going to raid y'all over to Smite. Hope to see y'all next week as well. Probably not an in-person one, but really, really excited for whatever games are in the future. Martial Masters, I know, is up there. There's a jigsaw puzzle game that's on Fightcade that I want to try at some point. It should be sick. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm going to raid y'all over to Smite. Have a great night.